With the screen when I enter. About shit, BBG representer. I need a section and some ones. And a crew of boss niggas, no thugs. No. We ain't worried about nothing. For a nigga, we ain't worried about nothing. We don't need no security. IMG in the motherfucking building. I'm a female shot caller, top listed author. People say I'm cute and bossy. Worry about the money, never worry about a bitch. Gold brace, soft lip, thick ass and hips. 1 shot, 2, 3 shot, 4. It's bell of flame, baby ready for woe. Got a whole lot of bands that I'm ready to throw. Spin a check or sit down and just hit the dough. Got these bands in my hand for a bitch that's bad. Watch her shake that ass. Watch her shake that ass. Watch her shake that ass. If you a bitch.
We wasn't even on, y'all.
My bad.
I was tripping.
My bad. Technical difficulties, all done by DJLAB. We back, we ready. Okay, go.
Again, hello. Welcome to Miscommunications Talk Podcast. I am your host, Queen Gemini, and we are back. It's been a few weeks.
Back like you never left.
Back. Welcome back. Back like Diddy and the baby oil. Back. No. How
What's
you
going
been?
on? I've been good. How about yourself?
I've been okay. Had some changes in my life, so I've been okay.
You sure?
Yeah.
You know, you be battling them friend demons real hard.
Man.
People don't know how to treat you like a friend.
Man.
They don't understand the niceness of it all and the reciprocation that is needed or required. Sometimes you just gotta reciprocate. But yeah, so you doing okay now?
I am great.
Okay.
I'm great.
Okay. So what's been going on? Besides that, what else? What happy stuff been going on?
Well, I enrolled back in school, so I'm in school.
Okay.
I started promoting authentic lounge, authentic seafood.
Okay.
Steak and seafood on Campbellton Road. So I do that every Saturday night now.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it.
And them endeavors are going well or getting better. How about that?
Yes, the numbers are getting better. We hope to make them greater.
Okay.
Make the numbers great again.
Right.
So yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And other than that, just, laying low, living life.
Right.
Trying to fight these haters, but that's it.
So you've been doing the authentic seafood for how long? 2 weeks now?
Yeah, for 2 weeks.
Okay.
I've been doing it for 2 weeks.
And how do you like club promotion as somebody? Is this your first time doing it?
This is my first time doing it. This is not my business partner first time doing it. My business partner has a few spots that she does. My business partner was actually on the show not too long ago. If you remember Your Wish Sharice, that's my business partner.
I don't remember. Sorry, how long ago was this?
You remember her, the one that we had on, and she was talking about the domestic violence situation.
Oh, okay.
So that is my business partner in this journey as well.
Okay.
But she's been doing it for 10 years, so I'm a newbie to her world. So
Okay.
yeah, so I like it. It's okay. Had to have a few drinks in my system last week to get out of my shell because
Right.
I also not only was I promoting, I was hosting. So
Okay.
I was doing two things at once. So yeah.
Okay. So that endeavor's going well. Do you find yourself tired out of clubs after doing this now? Do you not want to go out as much now?
I've been stopped not wanting to go out.
I know, but you still say you like to be in them streets though.
But that doesn't consist on always going out to clubs or nothing like that.
Oh, okay.
Being out in the streets means adventuring and new things. Like, there's so much to do in Atlanta that I still haven't even seen.
That's true. There's a lot of stuff to do in Atlanta. You could just
Like, I want to do sipping paints. I want to do, I still haven't even been to, was it Botanical Garden?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't been there either.
So
And I've been
yeah,
here for years.
so yeah.
Have you been there?
Yes, I actually have.
And how did you like it?
It was good, but
Uh,
it was kind of short because like it was like a kind of a field trip, but it kind of got short because we went there right when it was getting nighttime, so we had to leave because they was closing and stuff. But it's really pretty and stuff.
Oh, okay. So y'all kind of just dipped in and dipped out.
Yeah, we kind of just scanned around and then, but yeah, it was really pretty though.
Oh, okay, okay. Got my little player partner in the building. You know what I'm saying? Podcast extraordinaire. Debonair. Can't be on camera today because he playing football as kids should be playing outside in the grass. I like it. Anyway, not stuck behind a computer screen, playing outside in the
field.
elements on the ground, tussling like little boys should be. So I
Right.
praise him for that.
Right. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. So what's been up with you? What's new in your world?
Podcasting.
That's
DJing.
it, just podcast.
DJing seems to be taking off a little bit. I haven't really been advertising for it, but all my stuff has come from referrals.
Okay.
So I haven't really ever advertised that I do parties or anything. Has not been something I've done. And I don't think if I advertised for it, I would get as many jobs as I'm getting. So I'm gonna leave it like it is on the,
Right.
on
Word
the
of mouth.
referral
Word
list.
of mouth is always better.
You're right.
Word of mouth
The
is
word
always
of mouth has been like, literally, if I wouldn't have had the day party, I had another party that somebody called me about doing on 27th. Like, it's just, so I would have been partying on 27th, the party on 28th. Like, so the DJing is taking off a little bit. I'm not gonna say to the moon or anything, but that's something I like to do. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna do it when I can. I was telling Slick, every time I DJ, I get nervous. I get nervous every
Why?
time.
You've
I
been
get
doing it for so
nervous
long.
every time.
Oh wow.
Every
Because you
time.
don't think you gonna what? You don't think
I
you
just
gonna
want
do
I just
well?
want people to party. I just want people
Or-
to have a good time, party, dance, and sweat. And nowadays, it's kind of hard to get them up and dancing unless it's a line dance song. But just to dance like back when we were teenagers, back in the 90s and stuff, and 80s and 90s and the early 2000s, how we would dance and just have a good time. People don't do that no more.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did a 70s party last weekend. Was it last weekend? I want to say September 6th, so last weekend, yeah. And they actually danced and party. That was one of the best parties I've done this year.
Okay.
They party. Them people party. They wasn't on their phones. Only time they pulled out the phones when other people was dancing to take video of it, and it was a mixed crowd: black, white, Latino, gay, straight. They had a good time.
That's what's up. I like that.
Yeah, it was a good time. So, I get nervous every time I DJ. Every time, I don't care if it's for a big event or a small event. I get nervous. But
I think in order to become a good DJ, just play variety.
Right.
Just don't play what you want to hear. Play variety. If you play variety, you'll have a great crowd, great turnout. Because people like variety. We still like old, we still like new.
Right.
We like in between.
Right.
But if you play variety, you'll be straight.
Yeah. I try to play, a little variety, unless the party is a theme. If it's a 70s theme party, I'm not gonna play Glorilla or Sexy Red during a 70s theme party.
No, I mean, then too, it depends on your crowd. So you got to cater to both sides. So you got to cater to old and you got to cater to young.
Yeah,
so,
but if they know it's 70s and they coming to a party.
Yeah. I'm saying in general.
Oh,
just
okay.
in general.
Okay.
Like, in general, you gotta cater to your crowd. So, yeah. But yeah, that's what's up.
I'm going to get better at it.
That's what's up.
I'm going to get better at it.
You gonna put us?
Yeah, I'm going to put it up there.
Do you enjoy it though?
Huh?
Do you enjoy it though?
I love DJing. Like, I love it more than anything. Like, that has been my passion since I was like 12 or 13. I'm 55 now, so I've been doing it for a long time. It's just, just trying to fill out the people nowadays is a little bit more difficult than it was back in the day when I was, an old head like me when I was DJing. But, I love DJing. I wouldn't trade it for the world. You know what I'm saying? If I could do that full time, it would be great. But I would have to go somewhere and let the equipment already be set up. Because all carrying that equipment back and forth for me is difficult at this late stage of my early development.
Right. Right.
So what else is going on? What's going on in the world of entertainment today?
Well, we're not really gonna talk about entertainment. We're
Oh.
gonna talk. We're gonna steer a little differently today. We're gonna
Okay.
steer a little differently because you brought up a great topic in the beginning of the show. You brought up friendships.
Oh, okay.
So I want to elaborate on friendships because
Okay.
I feel like it's not talked about enough.
Okay, I agree. I agree.
So I definitely want to go ahead and elaborate on this because yes, I have been going through some stuff with some so-called associates that I felt like were friends. So, and I just want to dive into that, and I want to get your opinion. And since my son is here, Drip King, get his opinion on friendships today. So that's what we're gonna talk about.
you know the Drip King don't have no parts in this
Don't
discussion.
don't speak too soon.
Cause you know he got friends. You know that he the Drip King. Look at this name says it all. I'm just messing with him.
But yeah, so
Okay.
yeah,
So
we
we're talking
want.
about friends today.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about friends today.
Okay.
So first of all, I want to know, in your opinion, in Drip King's opinion, and I'll give mine. What is defined as a good friend?
Now see, there's a difference between. To me, there's a difference between.
A good friend and a loyal friend.
Well, let's just say a friend and a best friend.
Okay.
There's a difference between that. Then when you go to this my family and all that stuff, I really don't really do that much. But when it comes to friends, just regular friends, you really don't expect much out of a regular everyday
Right,
friend.
right.
Like you don't really expect much out of someone who you really not gonna see that much, or y'all don't even talk on a regular basis. But y'all,
Right.
you know, in passing, y'all consider yourself to be friends. Y'all might work together, but at 5 o'clock, y'all don't say nothing else to each other. Then that's different.
Right.
A best friend is somebody you should be able to count on no matter what.
Okay.
You know, that's why I don't have many friends. You know,
Right.
I'm so used to how I grew up with my friends. You know that it's hard to find those type of people nowadays.
Right.
I always feel like somebody's out for something or somebody's trying to what they trying to get. And I have this thing now where I'm older to where I don't want nobody to need me for nothing. If I do it, it's because I want to do it, not because you need me to do it. So that's one hurdle that a lot of people have to get over. But I think a best friend is somebody you should be able to count on that's like below your brother or cousin, like that's just, or sister, that's just somebody you know that's gonna be there no matter what happens or what goes on in your life, and you can lean on them and they can lean on you.
Right. So what do you define as a friend?
Now,
Or
yeah,
a
you
good
define
friend.
as a friend.
When, like what he said, there's a difference between a friend and a best friend, and my like definition of that is like a friend. He like say like he will be there for you at certain times, but like he'll still be kind of like how do I put this? He'll still kind of be like just like an ordinary person or like.
More of a listening ear.
Yeah. A best friend, like, he's there for you all the time. Like, you can count on him. Like, say if I was older and I needed somebody to go to the store for me, he'll be there to do that and stuff.
Okay.
Okay. I can go with that.
Well, I can agree with the difference between a best friend and a friend. I feel like you said, a best friend is gonna be there no matter what, like a ride or die. Your best friend is gonna be like your ride or die. Your best friend is gonna be like your personal treasure box, your disposal. Like, you can tell them any and everything, and it won't go no further but between the two of y'all.
Right.
A good friend is somebody similar to a best friend, but I feel like with a good friend, you can't tell a good friend everything.
Okay.
Because a good friend, I feel like at any given moment can turn their back on you.
Okay.
So, and I feel like when you call somebody, first of all, a friend is a strong word. A friend is a strong title to give someone.
Okay.
Now, there is a difference. There's friends best friends and associates. Some friends can turn into associates. Some associates can turn into friends.
Okay.
So, I feel like when you say friend, that's something you can't just use lightly.
Right.
Like, you gotta mean, like, okay, that's my friend.
Right.
That we riding.
Okay.
So, but I can't say I have never really truly experienced, and this is probably sad to say, a best friend.
Really?
Yeah.
Not even when you was younger?
So the people that I thought were my best friend when I was younger, turned out to be more. Turned out to be more my enemies.
Really?
Yeah. So I felt like there was a lot of jealousy. There was a lot of sneaking and conniving going on. And we speaking when I was younger. We're not speaking now.
Okay.
We speaking
okay.
when I was younger. When I was
you
in
were
my
young on the
yeah.
time.
When I was younger, middle school, high school, early 20s. I feel like those people that I considered friends, they weren't truly my friends.
Okay.
I feel like, I don't know if you remember me telling you before, I almost went to jail for one of my so-called friends.
No, I don't remember it.
So I really can't say I've really truly experienced a best friend. Now I've experienced good friends.
Right.
But far as the best friend, I only can say my mama probably was my best friend.
Right.
My mama was probably my true, genuine best friend.
Right.
Even though she got on my nerves half the time. But I feel like, yeah, I've never really truly experienced, like, sometimes I be kind of in my feelings, like, people be like, oh, yeah, this is my best friend from middle school, or this is my best friend from high school. I don't have one of those.
Right.
So,
I have one, but he's in Chicago, so, that's the difference between living here and living there. It probably would be different for me as far as friends is concerned if I was still living there, but not so much so because I still wasn't very... I was a friendly and popular person back then, but I don't know. It's just like I don't want to say get bored with folks, but you sit back and you listen to people and you watch how people react to certain things or how people treat other people, and then sometimes that could be a turnoff for you.
Yeah.
For your friend, for somebody you call your friends. I don't generally call a lot of people my friends, especially since I've been living in Atlanta, in Georgia. It's just I find that it's very difficult
to call people friends.
People friends. Now, I put a lot of people in the associate box. And even if I do call you my friend, I'm still waiting for you to fuck up. Like,
yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I get it.
I feel like if you're my friend and you see something that's gonna hurt me, you're gonna tell me.
Right.
But if you don't tell me, then I know for a fact that you're not my friend because you didn't care about my feelings. So
Right.
I had to put you over in the associates box.
Right.
Now I associate with people to a certain point, and then when that line comes in front of me, I don't cross it. I just don't do it. Like,
well, somebody said I was a little mean lady when I was younger. I wasn't mean. No, that's because you was trying to whoop me when I was younger. So.
oh, you was mean. Oh, okay.
No, but hey Dee Dee. No, I wasn't mean when I was younger. I felt like my mama sheltered me so much when I was younger, and I really couldn't do nothing. So it was like, man, everybody out here having fun, I can't do nothing.
That
so
was for your own good, right? Right. That was for your own good.
Yeah, but yeah. So like I said, I really can't define like a best friend. Like I really can't say that I had like a true best friend. I had a lot of good friends.
Right.
And then I had like a lot of not so good friends. So it was like, I haven't had the experience of having a best friend. Like,
have you tried, like, I don't think best friends are somebody you can find. I think best friends it just happens.
Yeah, somebody that you can like.
Right.
It's gonna, like, I can run into a best friend now. Like,
what's going on? The Real Atlanta podcast, Real Atlanta podcast in the building. What's going on, Trap?
So yeah, but yeah, like, yeah, friendship is hard.
Yeah.
Friendship's been hard.
Especially when you get older.
Yeah.
Friendship is definitely harder when you're older. That's why I don't. That's why I tell people I don't go out to look for friends. I mean,
No.
if it happens, it happens. I'm not gonna go out of my way to try to make you my friend. Like I'm not going. And I know this sounds bad because if I don't call, they don't call, and we don't call, we not gonna talk to each other. But I'm not gonna go out my way to call you.
Right.
I'm not gonna go out my way to see how to come over or to visit or nothing like that unless I see you making the effort first, and I'll try to make the effort. But yeah, friendships are hard now at this young age we at.
It is, and I'm not gonna lie and say it's not. And then it's really hard to find. Hey to all of my Facebook friends and family that's tuning in. It's really hard to find like really genuine people, but I can say like now I'm blessed to have a few ladies in my life that I know that I could confide in, that I could talk to on a regular and stuff like that. So I do thank God for that because, like I said, if I call you my friend, I call you my friend. I'm riding. I'm riding. That's me. And I know that, some of them will ride for me as well. So I do truly thank you for that.
Mm-hmm.
But now, some of you bitches,
Yeah.
some of y'all
Right.
ain't even worth calling a friend. So,
Right.
but yeah,
The Real Atlanta Podcast said you definitely can find new friends, but I really can't confide in new people. That's why I love me and Kim got 30 years plus. And see, that's generally how it is. A lot of people have friends from back in the day.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
people they grew up with,
right,
and stuff
they
like
grew
that.
up with, they came up with, like, us being from other states, that's kind of impossible. With me being from Atlanta, I'm from Chicago, I haven't ran into too many people. I ran into people from Chicago, but not from necessarily my neighborhood. You get what I'm saying? So that's a little bit difficult to do, to say, oh yeah, I've had this friend for 30 something years, and we grew up together. Now I back in the day, I ran into a friend of mine from Chicago I grew up with who lived here, and then he moved back to Chicago. But
you know what's crazy is, and this is sad to say, that a lot of Atlanta chicks is not good friends.
Really?
It's not at all.
They-
Most of the people that I run into that's like real genuine and real down to earth, they're not even from here. And
Well,
I'm just saying, it's just sad to say.
In the water, but Atlanta women are harsh. They're harsh. Like, they not even good mates.
They harsh and they feel like you competing with them, and it shouldn't even be like that.
Like some of them ain't even good mates.
Right.
Like, it's difficult to be their partner. So
it's not. I mean, see me, and I'm the type of person. I'm just speaking from my experience. I can't speak for nobody else. But for me, like, I communicate with everybody. I chat with everybody, and if I feel like you genuine, then I'm gonna be like, okay, yeah, like I can hang with you. I'm gonna hang with you until I feel like I don't need to be hanging with you no more. Like, I try to give people the benefit of the doubt of a lot of stuff. So like I said, I'm going to hang with you until I feel like, okay, now you on some sneaky shit, and I don't need to be hanging with you.
Right.
Like, yeah, you doing some rat shit, and you from Atlanta, so I get it.
Right.
So,
yeah, that's generally how it goes a lot of times. You know the stuff that people do, and you like, I wouldn't do that. Like, why am I hanging with this person that does that? Like, that's a turnoff. Like, it's hard to move past certain things when you try to make new friends. And
yeah,
for me, I have a lot of cutoffs.
She said, what now?
Slick say they ingrates. Real Atlanta Podcast say, wait, weighty.
Yeah, they just not. I'm not down in Atlanta in general as a whole, but some of the chicks that I've run into are not the best, and I'm sorry. Like, now, shout out to my sister Tamika. She watching. She cool. Like, we click instantly. Like, we click. When I say click instantly, we click instantly. Like I'm a mini her because she older than me, so I'm a mini her.
Right.
So like, we both had the badass attitudes. We both was Gemini. So yeah, so like, we click instantly, and I could talk to her about anything. Shout out to my other friend Key. She watching. Like, she cool. She had an attitude with me for a minute, but she cool.
Right.
But like, you know, like I can't say that about everybody though. I
And you
can't say
shouldn't.
that
You
about
You
everybody.
won't be able to say it about a lot of people. Like you just won't be able to. You know, I'm past the making friends part of my life at this conjuncture because you know
Right.
I'm on the other side of 50. So I'm not finna. Like I said earlier, I'm just not gonna go out my way to do that. I'm gonna do my best to treat you with respect, and I respect, and I will hope you would try to do the same
Right.
when you meet me. But just far of us just going out and hanging out and all that other stuff, that just probably just won't happen. For one, I don't have the time.
Right.
You know, people say you make time for what you want, but they generally don't see my schedule. They generally
Right.
don't see all the stuff that I have to do within a day. And before I, you know, it's 11 o'clock before I eat sometimes, 12 o'clock at night before I eat. So I generally don't have the time to just go out my way. It'd be many times I'd be like, let me call such and such, see how they doing.
Right.
Get busy and
Right.
forget. But then sometimes I think that be God because once I get busy and forget, I think about it. When the last time they called me?
Right.
And I'm
Right.
petty, so then I'm like, I ain't calling their ass. So
Right.
it's just a difficult
Yeah.
it's a difficult thing to maneuver.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know
And
how
I'm not gonna
kids
lie.
do it. How do kids meet? How do kids become friends during in this current state of social media and stay friends? Like I don't know if y'all can even stay friends.
I don't even think they stay friends. I think they just be like, okay, well, we ain't cool no more.
Oh.
Like, we ain't cool no more.
Nah, that's not how it goes.
That's not how I go. How I go.
You get caught off, ghosted. You know, not talk to you no more. See,
That's
I
it.
Yeah,
got,
see.
I got a friend that we been friends since first grade.
Uh-huh.
And we still friends, but we don't really communicate like that anymore. He come over on my birthdays once in a while. But yeah, we really good friends. But see, how we stay friends is like you just gotta like check in every day or so like that. Check in when you can. So, and now how you don't become best friends, like how you don't stay friends, is be like, see, look, if somebody do something to me. And they playing way too much. Cause I play too much though. I play too much sometimes. But like you play too much every day to the point where like you getting me in trouble in class and stuff. Like we can't be friends no more.
Oh, okay. So you have your boundaries.
This
Yeah.
man changed friends like he changed his girlfriend. This man got a different friend every week.
No.
But yeah, so
You have to respect his hustle. You have to respect his authority.
so how do you feel about friendships and support?
As far as
Like, okay, say for instance, you said you got a lot of DJ gigs or whatever like that, and you know, you so happen to tell your friend and say, hey, won't you come out to my event or whatever, and you send out the invite, but they don't come. How do you feel about the support? Like, do you feel like the support is needed within a friendship, or do you feel like, okay, well, I'm gonna let it slide this time, but
well, yeah, I get what you're saying. I guess I'm afraid it's like I don't invite anybody out. If I post it or if I say I'm gonna be there, then you know, people have their own stuff going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, if I post something late or post something or say I'm going to do something this last minute, I really don't expect anybody to come. And most of my stuff that I do when I DJ, I don't really expect a lot of people to come. I don't expect people to show up because, you know, like I said, everybody has their own stuff going on. But to support don't have to stop at you showing up. If I post a flyer about me doing an event, then you repost a flyer about me doing the event or whatever the case may be, and you repost it to the event or something like that. There's a lot of other ways to help with support besides just showing up in the building.
Right.
But I guess I'm different with that. I don't invite people out. If you come, you come. If you don't, you don't. It is what it is for me. And I hate to sound so bleak about friendships, but I just don't want to be disappointed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't go out to disappoint myself by expecting people to do certain things, so I just don't do it. So like I said, sometimes people have the best of intentions, but life be lifing at times. So
right.
And that's why I'm saying, like, some people do have the best intentions. Like, Slick always wants to go to events, like when you guys, but she be sick. Like, people don't really realize how much how much pain and stuff that she deals with on a regular basis. It may not seem like it, but people just don't realize that. And if her pain gets past 8, we is in the house. You know what I'm saying? She could deal with an 8 or a 7, but anything over that is 8 or 7 to you is like a 15. It's like a 15 to you. To her, it's the regular because she's been dealing with for so long. But yeah, it's just not that easy. But I think that you shouldn't expect them to support you.
Okay.
I think that you should just post it. If they come, they come, because you don't want to hurt your own feelings.
What if it wasn't a post? Like, what if it was like a text message, like a personal invite?
Now that's
to say,
different.
Hey, I want you to come. I need your support.
Right.
Then they don't show.
Right.
Like,
do they call you and tell you I'm not gonna be able to make it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do they tell you why they not gonna be able to make it?
Sometimes, not all the time.
Okay. Well, I mean, if they're doing their best efforts to let you know, hey, I'm not gonna be able to make it because of this or because of that, I don't think you should take it as bad. You know, that time we were supposed to come to the event, dang water toilet thing busted and leaking in down here in the basement and was smelling like toilet. You know, stuff like that happens. So a lot of times you just can't.
Okay, so I think what I'm trying to get to. Okay, so I have, like I said, I can't call her a friend. I can call her an associate. I have an associate who's down to party all day, every day.
Okay.
But then when it comes to like serious events, it's like, I don't know if I'm gonna make that.
Maybe she's not a serious type person. Maybe her spirit is just to party and have a good time, and she don't want to bog herself down with sad things. Because I have a hard time.
I'm not saying like with sad things, because I really don't do a lot of sad.
Okay.
Like sad situations and stuff like that. So say for instance, like we going to a cute little elegant dinner or something like that.
That's different.
That's not
she
her vibe.
Wow.
That's not her vibe. But if I say, hey, we going to the club, oh yeah. And I feel like with me, this is just me.
Right.
You can invite me to the club. You can invite me to a cute little elegant dinner. You can invite me to, hell, if your grandkids got a social going on or whatever it may be. And hey, if you want me to just ride to the gas station with you, I'm there. But then if I invite you somewhere, whether it be the club, dinner, or, whatever, you can only come to certain events, but you can't come to majority of them.
Right, a little bit more elegant.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. How do you feel about those type of situations? Like, because my opinion on it.
What's your opinion first? Let me get your opinion first.
So my opinion is, one, as you know, you and Slick know, y'all invite me, I'm gonna be there.
Right, I know that for a fact. 100%.
Yeah, you invite me, I'm there. My friend Key, she tell me all the time, why you always going to somebody's damn event?
Right.
Because I feel like if you invited me, you took the time to actually send out this invite to me. That means you wanted me there, and you thought enough to include me into your whatever you got going on, whatever your special day is, whatever your special occasion, or whatever, personal in your life. You took the time out to invite me, and that's how I think. Because once I'm not here no more, I can't make it.
Right.
And then you're going to be like, well, Queen was always there.
Right.
So that's how I think. But that's just me. That's how I was raised. So now, I feel like if I invite you, if I take the time out to type this shit out, whether it be actually typing it or chat GPT, I put these words in this computer or this phone and I wanted you there.
Right. I get it. Okay.
So, if you tell me, hey, girl, I can make it to the club next week, but I can't buy no clothes for this dinner, I'm going to feel some type of way.
Well, maybe you should. I mean, maybe you should. I can't give you my opinion on that because, people's vibes are different. They want to party and hang out and do club stuff, and the elegant, sophisticated stuff ain't them. Now, if you're inviting them and as your friend, then they probably should be there and try to tough it out for a little while. You know what I'm saying? But it's just hard. With me not really expecting anyone to show up or do anything for me, um, it's kind of hard for me to give my opinion because I already don't expect you to show up. You get what I'm saying? Like I already don't expect people to show up. That's why a lot of times I don't even invite anybody to
Right.
anything that I'm doing.
Right.
Even when I'm DJing events and they be like, "Oh, invite somebody," I don't do that. I don't even. A lot of times when I'm DJing, I don't even post that I'm gonna be DJing somewhere. I just don't
Right.
do it. So I'm kind of not the best person to ask about that. I don't
Okay.
think.
Well,
But I
we'll
don't
ask-
expect it.
We'll ask social media.
Okay.
How do y'all feel about support and friendships? If you have any thoughts or concerns on it, you can feel free to call 678-740-9894.
Right.
Sorry, I don't know the number by heart because I never say it. But 678-740-9894. Just give us your thoughts on support in a friendship.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that's just me on that. I just feel like support is big.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody told me maybe I should stop looking for the support as well because, you know, a lot of people are not like, stop looking for the you in others.
Right.
So that's
right.
what somebody told me.
And,
so.
and maybe you shouldn't even look for this. Now, I'm not gonna say. Yeah, it's the same thing. I wouldn't expect them to support. Like, it's easier to not expect it and you get your heart broke than expecting to get your heart broke.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I know it's easy for me to say because I haven't been expecting anybody to do anything for a long time. So it's something you may have to get used to and adjust to. But people are just not the friends that they were back in the. I mean,
Right.
people are just not the same type of friends anymore.
Right.
Everybody's got their own thing. Everybody feels like, you know, I'm gonna get you before you get me type deal.
Right,
so
right.
it's really hard to navigate that friendship, you know, scenario to
Right.
me. And that's why I've tried. I don't do anything to make it happen, and I don't do anything to prevent it. It is
Right.
what it is.
Right. You're right.
Slick say, so who didn't do right? No names. Too late. She already said a friend.
We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it later.
So on your spectrum of friends, when we're talking about just friends in general, for me, I say friends and best friends, but I'm gonna change that to associates and friends. Getting to best friends is a little bit more difficult for me. So, what is your criteria? What do you look for when you're looking for a friend, or when you have an associate that may become a friend? What's some criteria and some characteristics that you say, oh yeah, this will make a good friend?
Okay, before I answer that, somebody says, sis, how many times I have to tell you that you have to know who you're dealing with? If you know that person just party, then don't invite them to nothing else but the party.
Exactly. That's what I'm
you're
saying.
right.
If that's not their vibe, then, you know, that's just not their vibe. You just invite them to the party.
Yeah, you're right. But, you know, and yeah, that's my sister. You absolutely right. You right. But me, what is my criteria in a friend? First of all, I don't put criteria on friendship because
Well, yeah, yeah. What do you look for then? That's a criteria.
what I
whatever
look
you
for,
look
somebody
for.
genuine.
Okay.
Somebody genuine. Somebody that, like I said, if I tell you something, everybody in their damn mama ain't gonna know.
Right.
If I do something that I wasn't supposed to do, I want you to be like, you know what? You was wrong as shit for that. You shouldn't have did that. You need to go back and apologize or something. Somebody that's gonna hold me accountable.
Right. Right.
Somebody that's gonna tell me right from wrong. I don't need no mama.
Right.
I just need you to be like a friend and be like,
You know that
yeah,
was fucked up.
that
right?
was
that
fucked
messed
up.
up. Right. Yeah.
And you need to fix it.
Uh-huh.
Somebody, you know, like that. Somebody I can hang with. Somebody when I'm down, you can pick me up and be like,
Man,
I
let's go
got
have
you,
a drink.
sis.
Let's go have
Yeah,
a drink.
I got
you ain't
you,
finna
sis.
wallow with this.
You need to listen to ear. You need to talk. You need to vent. Or if you don't want to vent, let's just sit here and stare at the wall. If you need
Right.
somebody to stare at the wall with, you know, let's stare at this wall.
I get it. And we all need an outlet besides the person we with
Right.
as to talk to, because we may want to talk about that motherfucker that we with. and we don't want to talk to them about them, right?
Right.
Slick says, my circle has been kicking it for 20 plus years. You have different kinds of friends, and you got to keep them in their lane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I want friends that, like, we ain't always got the party. I want to have the cute little girl slumber parties. I want to have the cute little girl getaways.
Right.
I might want to get away from my significant other. I want to do cabin trips. I want to do concerts. I want to do, memorable stuff.
Yeah.
Because one, as everybody know, I'm my mama's only child. I'm not my daddy's only child, but I'm my mama's only child. So I grew up by myself.
Right.
So, like, I be looking for that friendship, that connection with other females. For a long time, I didn't get along with you bitches. So, for a long time. And I'm just starting, since being older, because I'm in my 40s, I just start to open up to, being friends with females. Yeah. So, like,
I get it. Me personally, what's they say? How will you take someone calling you on your shit?
See, now me, somebody calling me out on, I want somebody to tell me. I might be hurt, however you might deliver it, because some people deliver some shit harshly, and I be like, wait a damn minute.
Right.
But if you call me out on my shit, then I'm going to have to hold myself accountable for it.
Okay.
I want to be held accountable.
Right.
Because if you can't call me out on my shit, then then I'm not a friend, because I don't want you telling me nothing.
Okay. So basically what you're saying is you don't mind them calling you out. It's just the delivery might be painful, but once you get past that, you all good.
Right.
Okay. I get it. I don't forget what I was gonna say now. My damn mind is bad. I was gonna say something before I asked that question, but now I don't remember what it was. Dang it.
But we'll let you think about it.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I don't have a problem with calling me out on my shit. I want somebody to tell me, you fucked up. Mm-hmm. You was wrong. Mm-hmm. Because if you can't be held accountable for your actions, then that means you're not growing. Right. That means you still got a lot of growing up to do. Right. You're still immature in certain areas that you need to grow in. So, like, hell, my job tell me all the time, you did shit wrong. Right. And in the back of my mind, like, what the fuck did you do wrong? but I'll be like, okay, cool, right. Whatever. And I take it and I just try to change the narrative of stuff. Like, I try to change the way I move. Mm-hmm. Like my boss said some shit to me, and I'm like, this motherfucker got the nerve to tell me. Right. But I was like, okay, you know what? Cool, I got it. I'm gonna fix it.
What I was gonna say was, I'm an only child too. Mm-hmm. I have two sisters, but they wasn't raised with me. Let me say that part. They were raised with their father's grandmother, and I was raised with my mother's grandmother. So we were apart for all of our lives. So I wasn't raised with them. Now I would go see them every now and then. But on that note, I was kind of by myself. Now I wasn't by myself to the point to where I was just in the house, because I had 5 uncles and 4 aunts. So it was a constant flow of people inside my grandmother's house all the time, and I had an uncle that was just about 5 or 10 years older than me, so we hung out. He'd take me wherever he go, where I could get in at and stuff like that. But I find that for me, when I first moved to Atlanta, when I first moved here from Chicago, I went over and beyond to try to make friends because I was feeling lonely. You know what I'm saying? When you move from somewhere like Chicago and you move to Atlanta, and you used to having friends come over and knocking on the door, you know what I'm saying? You going over, it's a different thing to when it's quiet and the only thing you have is your 3 children and your wife, and it's just nothing else going on but that and work and school maybe. So I went over and beyond to try to make friends, and then at a certain point, I don't know what happened. I said to myself, I'm not finna do this no more, because I was like doing stuff like, hey man, you want to go out, and I would pay for stuff and never get it reciprocated, or that person need a ride or something, I would give them a ride to work and pick them up, bring them home, and do all this other stuff, and I felt like it was to a point to where I was doing more than I was getting.
Feel like you was buying friendship.
Yeah, I feel like I was buying friendship. Feel like I was doing I wasn't getting a reciprocation on that, so I stopped doing those things. Now I've done it every now and then, and every now and again to some people. And even then, that wears thin.
Yeah.
But the loneliness that you have, and we still get lonely as adults. I don't know why people don't think that they do, but we as adults get lonely in certain points of our lives, and we start thinking about, having friends and needing friendships, and why I don't have this kind of friend, why I don't have that type of friend. And I've done that here recently. I'm like, man, why I ain't got no friends that come hang out and DJ with me and hang out, you know what I'm saying? But then I start saying to myself, I had them, but they you know what I'm saying? Like, they needed something more. I had to go pick them up. I just want somebody just to pop up. We like, hey, dog, I'm outside. Right, hey, dog, I'm outside. You want to come? Well, what you doing? You want to hang out? You want to DJ? Whatever. But it's just like, I'm not going to go above and beyond to do that anymore.
Right.
It's just not going to waste my time with that. So I think that's why friends are easier to have when you've been around them for, since high school, since middle school, since, grammar school and all this other stuff. Like a lot of people in Atlanta, like a lot of people that do podcasts here, a lot of them people been friends for a very long times. A lot of people who do different podcasts are friends with people on other podcasts because they all went to school together. You know what I'm saying? They all from the same neighborhood. They all from the same. So those things right there, in that's what we're missing. That's what me and you are missing. You being from Michigan, I'm being from Chicago. That's what we're missing because we don't have that lineage from school and high school and all that. That was severed once we moved from the state that we were in to this state. So we had to start over from the beginning, from scratch. And it's not the same scratch as it was before.
It shouldn't have even started over when we moved away because you still should continue to be friends if you're true, genuine friends.
Right.
Like
it's not the same amount of contact as it was. Like my friend, I still talk to him on the phone, but I'm just talking about the physical part where we go and hang out or we go and have a drink or we go and do whatever it is that we do as friends. Like, me and my friend, we grew up in DJing together. He was the first one had his turntables, and I would go over his house because I couldn't afford them and use his equipment. You get what I'm saying? So that would be somebody we would probably hang out and do stuff like that together. But we still keep in contact.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's not the same as it would be physical, like you said, going out to the club or going out for an elegant dinner. We ain't got that. We ain't got that.
Right. Yeah, you right. So my sister said, you being a younger sister, your butt still don't listen. First of all, ma'am, we not gonna go there. But anyway, so I seen something on social media. It says, so my best friend I love is copying everything I do. Dressing like me, driving the same car, doing everything that I do. Should I be flattered or should it something I should be aware of?
I guess my question is, did she just start doing this?
I don't know.
I mean, because...
But I say so, this brings me back to why I don't have no friends.
Okay.
First of all, she said she can't hardly hear you. This brings me back to why I don't...
She can hardly hear me on what? On Facebook or on her phone?
on my Facebook.
On her phone.
So, like I said, when I was in high school, I had some young ladies that I hung with in high school.
Right.
That I felt like... So, I didn't call them my friends. I called them my sisters. And before I say this, and I really hope to God that they are watching. And when I say this, and I mean it with all my heart, I used to really care for these hoes.
Right.
But growing up, you hoes did some dirty shit. So I can no longer call them sister, friends, or whatever.
Okay.
But, and I'm going to get to why I stopped talking to them as well.
Okay.
But I had this one young lady. I felt like I was building bitches. That's what I felt. I felt like, and I'm sorry if I'm cussing too much, but I felt like I was building bitches when I was in high school.
Okay.
So I would bring these young ladies to my house. I would, my mama would feed them. My mama would, let them stay over. Me and them would go to school together, everything. So this one particular young lady, I noticed that she started dressing like me.
Uh-huh.
She started doing her hair like me.
Okay.
I joined the cheerleading squad. She joined the cheerleading squad.
Okay.
I changed school. She changed school.
To the same school?
Same school. Bitch, what is you doing? What are you doing?
Okay.
I got pregnant. She got pregnant.
Okay.
Like, okay, are we in competition? Are you my friend or you want to be like me?
Is that, Slick say single black female. Is that,
I felt like that was obsession.
you think so?
That's what I felt like. I felt like that was obsession.
Okay.
And only reason why I felt like it was obsession is because back then, now, for the record, I ain't never been this big.
Right.
So don't get it twisted. I had a body. I had a banging body.
Dang kids.
This is a product of 3 kids.
Right.
Well, actually a total of 5, but I lost 2. So
Okay.
3 kids.
Okay.
And I had a banging ass body and Depo fucked me up. So yeah, I had a banging body and everybody, you know, I've always been a social butterfly. I've always talked to everybody. So I felt like she was like jealous of that. And like I said, and she was a little on the bigger side or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I felt like, you know.
I guess my question would be, how would it be in competition if she's
bigger
copying you? Like if she's copying everything you do,
because
is that competition
when I
or is
first
that?
met her, she wasn't dressing like me. When I first met her, she was dressing in stuff that probably she couldn't afford.
Well, she liked your style.
And that's fine, but don't dress exactly like me.
Okay, so okay.
Don't dress exactly like
It's
me.
made you feel
okay,
creepy.
let me ask you this. Do you remember back in the day? Because, you know, everything repeats itself.
Mm-hmm.
So now, you know, the little skirts came out back then. You know, there's the shorts with the little skirt.
Okay, yeah,
We used to wear those with the little white girl tennis shoes.
I remember
and
those.
We used to have the ponytails that we put in the microwave. You from Chicago, you should know.
I don't know that part.
So I used to keep myself up. Like I used to do my hair.
Right.
I wasn't one of those ones that had them big ass, fat ass braids in my hair. I
Right.
wanted to do shit different.
Right.
I
okay.
wanted to be the cute girly girl because first of all, I grew up a PK.
Okay.
PK, everybody know what a PK is.
Right.
Preacher's
Preach kid.
So I really couldn't do nothing until I got a little older. So when I was able to get out and I was able to start dressing like I got out.
Right.
So everybody seen, oh yeah, you keep your hair done. Oh yeah, you know, and stuff like that. You dress cute. So she wanted to dress like that.
Okay.
She seen the attention that I was getting. I didn't want the attention. The attention was brought to me.
It just happened.
It happened.
It just happened
It
that
happened
way.
now. Shit,
Okay.
I don't be
Okay.
like, but yeah. So she wanted that attention that she wasn't getting. So she felt like if she started hanging with me or started dressing like me, you know, she would get the attention. So I felt like it was an obsession.
It could have been. I'm not gonna say it
So,
wasn't.
It had got so bad to the point that if she didn't have the clothes, she would steal my clothes.
Oh, whoa, hold on.
Yeah.
That's a violation right there.
She would steal my clothes.
Violation.
I still didn't unfriend her or befriend her or nothing. I was just like, why, bitch? Like, why?
Right.
Like, if you wanted it, I had a job too.
Right.
I was working at Wendy's. You couldn't tell me shit when I was working at Wendy's. Wendy's was paying me great.
Right.
So yeah.
Balling at the Wendy's.
Right, I was working at Wendy's. Like, I was hooking people up with, it wasn't 4 for 4 back then, but yeah, like.
It was 4 for 4 when you got done with it.
But yeah, I was hooking people up with food.
Right.
So like, I could have got her outfits and
Right,
stuff like
right.
that. You had to dress just like me, but I could have helped you get clothes.
Right.
So, like I said, you know, I felt like I was building bitches. Like I had to. And then she started stealing from me. So I was like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Where I draw the line? No, I still didn't draw the line. But when she started talking to my high school boyfriend,
Oh.
I was like, yeah, okay.
Was you broken up with him though?
No, we still talking.
So.
Yeah, we was still talking, but it was like they were on the down low. What she say?
Slick says, you put weave in the microwave. I was like, damn, Gemini, can't dress. I don't know what that is. Oh, she being funny right there. Cause we done seen you dress before. She was being funny right there. Okay. Yeah. But she winking like, yeah.
But yeah, like, yes, I was putting weave in the microwave, in my mama microwave.
Really?
Yes, I was.
I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that part.
I was putting weave in my mama. I would take one of them ponytails and I would gel it down and I put the little rollers on it, the little green rollers. They was green and yellow, and I'll put them in there, and it'll come out a crunchy curl, and you just pull the curls apart and you make your little curly ponytail. Yes.
I didn't see. I'm not saying that the girls I dated didn't do that.
They probably just didn't tell you.
Right. I always saw the finished product.
Right. But yes, I was putting weave in the microwave. So yeah, but yeah, like I said, she started dressing like me. She started doing everything like me. She said, "Girl, me too." That was a whole lot of body. Yes, body set lotion. Yes, you put body set lotion on there, and your stuff is yes.
But I think it's obsession. But it could be just flattery. She liked who you was as a person. She liked what you represented, and she wanted to be just.
But if
like
it's flattery, do you feel like you supposed to just do everything that your friend does?
Some people don't know where to draw the line at. You got to remember.
Like she even started talking like me, and I was just like,
what?
Like if you say,
I know it's not funny, but
like if you say something, she'd be like. She'll say repeat it after you, like and it'd be like, do I got an echo in this bitch? Like,
okay.
It just started getting weird.
She was obsessed then. She was.
Yeah, it just started getting real weird, and I was like,
in love with you.
But so, like I said, she started dating guys that I was dating, everything.
Slick said sometimes you gotta look at people, take a page from you. It's flattery. Yeah. I think she was more obsessed when you start talking like somebody.
Yeah, I don't think it's flattery.
That's a little much.
I don't think it's flattery. Now I could see if the curls was banging. Hell yeah, them curls was banging. I could see if you did some stuff like me.
Right.
But everything, like, okay, now I thought the change in the schools was weird. Because first of all, you didn't even stay in my neighborhood.
Oh, okay.
So
how she go to your school? Well, you know, up Midwest, we can go to any school we want to, right?
Yeah, we can go to any school we want to. Yeah,
I tell people about that all the time. We can go to any school we want to. We just had to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So when she started changing schools, I was like, okay, what you over here for? Like, did you purposely get kicked out of school to come over here? Like.
Yeah.
Like it was a lot of stuff was just weird to me. So. Some stuff I could say was flattery, but then, like I said, when you start talking like me, it's a little weird now. Now I'm scared.
Crazy.
Like, yeah, nah. And then she asked my mama to move in. My mama said, yeah. I said, oh hell.
Slick say if you be around people a lot, you may pick up habits from friends and not even know it.
Yeah, and this could be true, but.
Nah, you don't pick up talking like a person.
That was obsessed.
You don't pick up going to somebody's school by just hanging around them.
Yeah, that was obsessed. Yeah, that was obsessed.
Yeah.
I can't say
that moving in part.
But no, where I draw the line was, somebody said that's just weird. Yeah,
that's weird.
Where I draw the line was, you did all this shit to be like me, but you couldn't attend my mama's funeral.
Oh.
So, that's where I draw the line. That's where I draw the line.
Clock
so.
Oh.
But yeah, so this is why I don't have female best friends, because bitches is weird.
I think best friends is a hard line to walk, and if it's not somebody that you grew up with, it's going to be very difficult to find a best friend in today's market.
Right.
The market now is tainted. Right. Today's market is tainted. When it comes to relationships and when it comes to just friends, today's market is tainted, and unfortunately, you got to watch your back when you call somebody a friend, and they probably feel the same about you.
Yeah.
So, sometimes you just got to circle the wagons and do what you can with yourself and call it a day.
But one thing nobody can say about Queen is I'm a backstabbing ass friend. I'm not gonna ever stab my friend in the back.
Right.
I'm not gonna ever down my friend. Even if we decide to stop being friends to this day. If we have our disagreement, you decide to go your way and I decide to go mine, trust and believe, nobody will ever know the real reason why we decide to go our separate ways. Unless, guess what? You tell them.
Well, I'm different.
But even if you did tell them, I hope you tell them the truth.
I'm
Like,
not gonna tell
I wasn't an I wasn't an ain't shit friend.
Right.
Like I fucked it up.
Right.
Like,
I wouldn't tell nobody. I don't even. Sometimes, when people be saying stuff like when people get mad at things, I'll be like, well, and they be wanting to get revenge. I'll be like, but why? What difference does it make? Like, why are you wasting your time with that? Don't even give that the energy. Waste your energy on it. Slick said, did she like you though? Like,
I wouldn't put it past her.
Slick said, you should have started with that middle finger her ass.
I wouldn't. That's the same one I told you I almost went to jail for too. So
Slick say, real Atlanta women like me are cool as fuck.
okay.
Okay. Okay.
But
Slick cool to a certain point. I'm not gonna lie on her. She
Well,
has her.
you've known her longer than I have.
Right,
As far
right.
as my relationship with Slick, Slick is great. I love Slick.
When you meet her, she's rough around the edges. She is rough around the edges, but she has a good heart. She does good things.
But who's not rough around the edges though?
I think I'm smooth. I'm a smooth cucumber.
Somebody piss you off.
Smooth cucumber.
Yeah.
That's Chicago coming out.
I'm smooth. I'm smooth.
But somebody
I'm smooth as whipped cream. I mean.
But somebody piss you
I'm
off.
just saying, like.
That's Chicago coming out. Just like if somebody piss me off.
I'm a cool cucumber, Mz Gemini. Don't even try me. I'm a cool cucumber.
do the
I'm
low.
refreshing.
Somebody pissed me off. Guess what? Both of them sides coming out. That New York and that with Midwest. So trust and believe.
Yeah. I mean,
So,
yeah, they had to do. If they do something to me, then of course they deserve.
Yeah.
What transpires, but other than that, I'm cool as cucumber.
Cool dude.
I'm a cool dude. Like, it ain't
what?
easy, but somebody got to do it,
She
and I
said,
choose me. You know what I'm saying?
She
Slick
said-
say I bring people in, and the family is my family.
Yeah.
I'm a bit harsh, but I'm there if I can be. Okay. I didn't say you wasn't. I just say you rough around the edges.
Yeah, like no, but yeah, I mean, I can't speak for Slick, but I could say most Atlanta women ain't genuine friends.
No. They
And
ain't genuine. They ain't genuine
and
mates
you bitches
either.
need to learn how to be real friends if you want friends,
Right.
and stop trying to use everybody, and stop trying to think everybody in competition with your
And stop
ass.
trying to finesse.
Because
Stop trying
everybody
to
ain't
finesse
in
everybody. Anybody
Yeah.
anybody trying to be finesse. We all just trying to have a good time, laugh. Y'all gonna realize before it's too late that these summers ain't guaranteed, and they damn sure are limited on the amount that you get. So if you wasting your time with BS and bullshit instead of having a good friend beside your fire, y'all having a good time, laughing, joking, drinking, whatever the case may be, you're gonna be sad when that time comes. I'm telling you.
Yep, because don't be mad when I'm in the club with another friend. Or at one of these
At the
elegant
VIP.
dinners. At one of these elegant dinners that your ass rejected. So.
Right.
But yeah, so at the end of the day, be a good friend and not no shady bitch. So
Be a real
with that
friend.
being said, that is my time. I hope you all have a great rest of your week. I plan to be back next Tuesday, but who knows? Hey, I'm trying to be consistent, but sometimes the key get lost.
And sometimes it's my fault. One time it was my fault, I think. So it's not always her that's not being consistent. Sometimes it's me. I may have something to do or something may come up, but trust and believe it's always a
reason why I'm not
legitimate
here.
reason and a very important reason as to why she's not here. She's not the only one that don't be here all the time. It's just a matter of life, like we said earlier. Life be lifing.
Life definitely be life.
Life just be
Right.
lifing.
That's right.
All right, you all have a great week, and we are out.
Bye guys. Love y'all.
Yo. Oh, time to hit that club, y'all. Bella Flame. About to come in the club with IMG. My brothers are finna take y'all bitches. Yo. Oh, come on. Bella, with the screen when I enter. About shit, BBG represent. I need a section and some ones. And a crew of boss niggas, no thugs. No. We ain't worried about nothing. Fuck nigga, we ain't worried about nothing. We don't need no security. IMG in the motherfucking building. I'm a female shot caller, top listed author. People say I'm cute and bossy. Worried about